Hello and welcome to another automation quick build where today I'm going to be building a sort of hypercar thing. I don't know really where I'm going with this. I'm just going to sort of pick a year and see what happens. I sort of had two ideas in my mind, something kind of modern and absolutely insane, or something in the 80s and absolutely insane. I think the 80s. Yeah, the 80s is probably going to be more entertaining, less grip, and we'll aim for what would be a stupid power figure in that year, sort of 600 horsepower, maybe. Don't know. We'll check what bodies come out. I don't think there's really anything good in mid-engine that sort of comes out around that time, so I think I have a plan for what body I'm going to use if it loads. Okay then, finally the game's loaded. Let's drop down the year then. 80s. That's the one. Hey, have they added a couple new bodies or something? Maybe. Maybe I'm just imagining that. Yeah, I think that's been added recently. Anyway, yeah. What do we have? First of all, no, not that. Engine position. It's a hypercar, which means the engine goes in the correct place. Which means we have that, or that. We do also have this in 85. I don't think there's... Oh wait, yeah. We have this. No, I think we should go early 80s. 1982 multi-point injection unlock. So we'll go then, and we're going to use this body. Mainly because I'm quite familiar with it, because I've been using it a lot. And also because it's kind of silly. Because it's super old and it really shouldn't be used. But, yeah, right. Panel material. Believe aluminium has the highest prestige. Space frame. We'll do it somewhat realistically. Have galvanized steel. Mid-transverse for the time being. Although, you know, if we have issues with engine space, we'll change longitudinal. What kind of engine do we want? I don't think that's gonna fit, but yeah, we'll try. What kind of head do we want? We'll go... It's supposed to be kind of fancy, so... that, and... How... oversized are we? Let's just see, do we have a hope in fitting that way? We can have a 2-litre V16. Very hypercar. Can we somehow fit more in transverse then? Oh, we can. That's kind of surprising. I suppose because this kind of fills in as a Lamborghini Miura, which did have a, what was it, transverse V12. Kind of makes sense. Stroke of 72. And 4 litres is pretty decent. Yeah, there we go. We'll go for a nice, just under 4 litres. Maybe even go to dual overhead cam. 64 valves. Sure, let's try that. We'll go with all cast for now. May actually go with hyperneutectic because that makes it quieter. And, well, I mean, means we need less exhausts on it. Should hopefully free up a bit more power. Reliability isn't too important, so we can afford to rev it quite high, and they like performance. Yeah, I'm thinking we use turbos. Right, standard setup for now. Having a low bore may be a bit of an issue, but we'll see. Multi-point injection, throttle per cylinder, performance intake, and we'll run on premium 95. And just do that. Advanced ignition timing. 8,000 RPM. 3-way cat. That's gonna hurt. We'll try that for now. Those aren't coping at all, so we'll go with forged and heavy duty. Okay. This kind of works. We actually have quite a lot more room to work with. So we'll do that, and then as I said, we're going to aim for a sort of slightly silly number of power. But I'm not quite sure how high we're going to go. I'm hoping something absolutely insane from back when this car would have come out, but don't know. What was it? Reliability sort of point was, yeah, there. We can afford to rev it a bit higher. They don't care too much about reliability, so yeah, we'll do that. And since they really don't care about reliability, put loads of boost into it. And we're knocking. Go for an 8 compression ratio. We may put a bit of quality into the internals. Don't know yet. Just to make them cope, and a bit of quality maybe into the fuel system. No, we can't have silly amounts of boost here. Oh, we can definitely make the turbos a lot bigger. Oh, this is going to be undrivable, isn't it? Make that a bit smaller. What should we aim for as a power figure? What would be... I don't know, is there any kind of number? Nothing. I should have really have done some research before I did this of 80s hypercars, but well, supercars really. I mean, there's the Countach and Ferrari Testarossa. Oh, we're gonna hit 600. Nope. Increasing the boost doesn't really help. We'll drop down to 1.3 then. Nice and round 600. In fact, we can probably afford to richen up the fuel mixture, yeah, just because of how much boost we're running. This is going to be undrivable. I'm not looking forward to dealing with the wheel spin. I'm not sure if all-wheel drive unlocks in this year. 650. Oh no. Oh, could we hit 700? Yeah, let's go for 700. Yeah, nice. Yeah, we're sort of on the limit of the turbo size, but I think there's still power to be gained here. Even out of a 4 litre. Mainly just by increasing the fuel mixture and then just filling it up with boost. And more boost. Unfortunately, no ethanol. 676. We'll get a bit more out of leading it back again. Just because it was running way too rich. Increase the exhaust size and everything is knocking. Can we get just that tiny bit more? There we go. 700 and... oh no. 725. We'll leave it there. How loud is it? Fairly quiet actually. Could we get away with running... no second muffler? No, that's a bit too loud. Even for hypercars, I think, at least. Right, body. What do we want to go with? Well, this one has the lowest drag, I believe. How do these ones? Yeah, the sort of cutback ones have a bit more drag, and I don't think look as nice. Yeah, I quite like the nice sort of flowing body lines. Sort of make the cabin a bit bigger. That looks a bit odd. Oh yeah, there we go. Full sort of kind of 80s wedge, but not really. Bring that down a bit. Yeah, that'll do for now. We'll morph the arches wider. Yeah, we're going to need a 5-speed manual. It reckons it'll do 210. I don't really doubt that with this much power. Geared LSD, we'll need that. semi-slicks, and already we've got a consideration. Oh yeah, we're going to need wider tyres. I do know this body can get a decent sized tyres, and I mean tyre tech in this year isn't that bad, so yeah, we can get some decent wheels on. 18 inches. It looks like it's some kind of crazy concept car. Well, I suppose it kind of is. Vented discs, 3 pistons, and since it's mid-engine, you could basically get away with running the same brakes front and rear. So we'll do that. Fully clad. We'll probably bring the cooling airflow down a bit. And yeah, just a warning for that. Yeah, put a phonograph in there. Dunno. We'll check to see what actually makes it better. And then standard 70s. It's good. Air suspension. Sure. Okay. This does well. Right off the bat. I'm going to guess we need to make the front wheels a bit narrower. Which is fine by me because that means higher top speeds. Okay, so I think I just about hit the right kind of area. Oh boy, this is insanity. Gear it to do 62 in first because that's 0 to 60 time. In fact, we can probably keep going. And this is with a phonograph in it and without any tune suspension. We could probably hit 200. Yeah, score. That is. Yeah, where's the sort of best point here? Apparently there. 4.7 seconds to 60. But it's way more drivable. Yeah, where's the fun in that? Yeah, I kind of want the score actually. Yeah, I'm boring and kind of like cars that score quite high. I think the rear brake's a bit stronger, so they can actually stop it. And that'll be lift, so we may want to put in a spoiler. Do they actually care about reliability? No, top speed is more important. I'm glad they've got their priorities set. Oh, shall we just put it to 1? I wonder actually if they just don't care. I didn't realise you could set it to 0. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess, yeah. I thought that completely killed off reliability, but turns out it didn't. Alright, let's put in a luxury cassette, and yeah, comfort shoots up. And yeah, they love it. Alright, let's soften it a bit more. Maybe? Nope. Nope, that doesn't work. No. Trying to find the right setup here, especially with a mid-engine car that because it's a bit different tuning a front-engine car, because you want the rear to be a bit stiffer than normal, because of well, that's where most of the weight is. Oh, come on, hit 200. There we go, 200.6. Okay, and then we're gonna reduce the rear sway bar. No, that reduces the cornering grip a bit. No, that's too much. Can we get anything higher? No, do that. I'm just gonna keep on. Well, I'll keep on adding, but we'll add a bit more camber to it. 202.2. Oh, I kept going. I'll probably go for ever, really. Do they prefer that? No, air suspension is the way to go. I don't think they'd like hydro pneumatic, because that... Oh no, they do. really comfortable. Apparently prestigious. 4 MPG, and that's UK MPG now, so oh, that's not great. 217. Yeah, 217 miles an hour. And do they prefer handmade interior? Oh, yeah, they do a lot. And super? No, they all prefer that. How much does this car cost? 60,000 before markup. Okay. And how much can we put on? Quite a lot, apparently. And very quickly it becomes hypercar only. How far can we keep on going then? 300, 350, 400%. I don't really build hypercars, so I'm not sure whether this is just like a pretty standard thing. But yeah, I'm kind of amazed. There we go. Oh, it takes 5 seconds to get to 60 because of the way the gearing's set up. What I actually care about, don't actually know what any of those stats actually mean. Can you actually? There's no way of viewing what the wants are. I think that's handling, top speed. I believe one of them was like standing mile, 1 kilometer time, even, and the other one was top speed. I think. I'm not sure though. Yeah, less than 50% can afford it, but it's apparently amazing. So, alright, let's do some visual design since I'm apparently a god at this. I'm really not, I just got lucky I think with my silly thing. Yeah, these wheels. Could go full sub now. We're not going full sub. 3 spokes are bad. Right, what do we want to do for the headlights? Yeah, I think we want to stick to this sort of shape here. What's 80s? Yeah, square light, so who's a circle? Kind of looks like a monster truck from the front until you see that they're like ridiculously low profile for the 80s. Something like that maybe. I'm just going to copy this design I made for this body back in the 60s sort of era, but it works, so yeah, if we sort of have these vents there, and then maybe like overlap it, put it up a layer, make those a bit wider, then widen it, morphing, come on, right, there. Then if we sort of have like a nice big long center grill, over there, that kind of works but not really. Actually that looks pretty terrifying. It's fine, I really don't know where I'm going with this. What if we add like a bit of a lip here, line 2, okay, that's fine, put it there, line 2, there we go. So we have like kind of a front lip, but it doesn't add downforce, so we can keep our 217 mile an hour top speed. That's why you do that, to keep the speed. And maybe Something like a vent between the lights. Put that up there. Like that, maybe? I don't know. Sure. We'll go with that, and then should probably get more of these instead of have some smaller fog lights or something. I don't know. I really can't design 80s, especially considering I'm using a 70s, 60s body, and I refuse to use pop-ups because why would you? I know people say pop-ups are cool and whatever, and I kind of agree, but they're also like terrible to use in cars, less safe, less sort of reliable, and I mean, other than the Mazda MX-5, I don't think they ever really improve the looks of the car. I tend to prefer cars that have the pop-ups replaced. Yeah, have an elite number plate. And then line 2, because I kind of like it when it's like that. And also I'm just gonna, well no, they'd actually be like fake vents on the front. And it's 80s, which means plastic everything, thinking about it. So we're just going to plastic all the things. That's the wrong plastic. You've got to have the glossy plastic for reasons. And then we make this like black plastic. Looks terrible. Perfect. Then onto the side we'll have like a nice big vent there to cool the almighty tiny V16. What does it look like in there actually? Not the bonnet, the body. Yeah, fits snug. Probably make it a tiny bit bigger at least. How sort of restricted was it in there? Yeah, maybe we can increase the size slightly. I think we'll leave it. But yeah, vents. Could maybe use the one with the door, thinking about it. Yeah, sort of with the door line. Just about kind of fits. And then get the other one. We shrink it. We flip it like that. And then we realise that it doesn't really work. No. That doesn't really work. What would? Like this? See, you know what? It's good enough. Also, because it's a sort of 60s body that's been modernised, you need like some sort of weird body kits on it to make it look modern or something. I'm just totally stealing from the De Tomaso Pantera now, aren't I? I mean, it's the right body for it, so. And then no, the body kit bits go in black plastic. Yeah, that's gonna probably take the ankles off some children, but it'll be fine. Alright, tail lights. Well, the front's very square, so we'll go square again. How do we want to go about it though? I think the NSX lights would look a little odd in the 80s. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that works. These could though. Yeah, hang on. Oh wait, yeah. What if we go like a full length tail light? Hang on. Are the white section and the orange sections the same size? I think they are all near enough. If they aren't, we'll just chalk it up to like 80s design and how everything was probably not too amazing. We'll say this was Italian. To be fair, it would have to be Italian with the crazy ideas and a 218 or 17 mile an hour top speed. That's probably why it's so expensive, actually. I wonder, we'll go and check that now, the cost of tyres. Have I line 2? Yeah, I'll just leave that sort of dip of red there. It's fine. Yeah, no, actually go back to that. Don't know, that kind of looks cool. How much are the tyres? 20,000. Well, it's tyres and brakes, but still, yeah, that's pretty expensive. We can actually add more offset to the front, but that makes it worse. So we'll do that. Yeah, there we go. So the entire back lights up, and then could go full Pagani with the exhausts. Well, I mean, obviously we need these. Well, what if we made these come from like the taillights? Yeah. I was hoping I could like. What could we do here? Could just use these. Yes, make them stick out now. Yeah, we'll just use the standard ones. Mirror them, even though it's a single exhaust. Put them there, and then we'll just get like a vent there. What do we want to use? We'll use this one again, actually. I quite like this vent. And we'll set it to that one, the see-through ones. Oh, you can see the V16 in all its glory. I forgot to change these ones. I know it's only something minor, but I do like setting the vents to be the right thing. And then the right number plate. We'll go with the same one in the same size. Again, do you want to actually align to? Because no. Come on. No. It doesn't want to then. Now, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, I prefer doing it like that because it kind of makes more sense to me than having the having it sort of embedded. There we go. That's probably not safe or legal, but it's fine. Door handle, yeah, no, just the sort of make it a real car. No, wait, no, it's 80s. It's good. Everything is square except for the wheels. Speaking of which, let's make the middle bit plastic so they sort of look normal. And then what colour should I make the car? Lime green. Same as the fun car. Actually, this would be a fun car. I mean, it'd also be absolutely lethal, but you know. Actually, we want a reverse light on the back, don't we? This one. Yeah, we'll do it like that, and then perfect. Reverse lights. Totally not thrown on in the last second. Stick them thereabouts. Yeah, that's fine. Door handles then, and stick them there, and then mirrors. What kind of mirrors do we want? And aerials, and you just keep remembering things to add. lock it to the centre. Where's the centre? There it is. Good. Although I'd imagine at like 200 miles an hour it'd probably just snap. Bend off, disappear. And then mirrors. Functionality's overrated, so I don't know which ones look cool. Actually, those are kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think you'd really see much because of how wide the fenders are and how low they're placed, but you know. Actually, yeah, now if I put the door handle there, it could be like gullwing doors or something. I don't know. Nah. Put them normally. Say that's scissor doors or something. But yeah, here we go. Here's the thing, and no, right. I'm gonna stop. No, I'm gonna stop right now before I get caught up into the trap of spending forever fine-tuning and making little adjustments until I somehow manage to make it score 200, even with how much markup did I put on it? 440%. Yeah. I actually didn't take a look at safety. Well, doing that's going to bring it down, but they're like... Oh no, they like safe cars, apparently. Huh, yeah, they do actually somewhat value safety. I wonder if we could get more power out of it. Like, I mean, it's only 725 horsepower. No, right, I'm going to leave it now. Okay. But yeah, here it is. I don't know why anyone would want it, but apparently it's really good. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next video, goodbye.